Thursday, January the 7th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. A lot to discuss with you. We'll take a look at the short-term forecast and also take a look down the road to next week and potential colder and more unsettled weather once again moving on in. All right, let me show you what it looks like, first of all, from the Beach Mountain Parkway camera, courtesy of resortcams.com. And look at the temperature at Top Beach Mountain, only at 35 this morning. Some mountain spots are colder. For instance, Boone is at 21 right now. But in general, most folks are a good bit warmer now than where we were 24 hours ago. There's the Greensboro Tower camera, and we are certainly socked in with some clouds in the triad, and it's a variable amount of cloud cover out there. That's the challenge with today's forecast. 36 the temperature at the PTI airport with a light northeast wind in place. Your temperatures across the southeast for highs yesterday looked like that. 52 in Memphis, 61 in Jackson, 47 in Macon, 40 up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It was 40s across the Triad area, low end mid-40s for highs yesterday, kind of similar around the Charlotte metro and the Charlotte viewing area as a whole, mostly mid-40s yesterday afternoon. All right, check this out. A couple photos to share with you. This is snow in Lexington, North Carolina. But it did not come about the natural way. This was produced by that snow gun there, and a kind of a neat deal. Created some snow there for the boys and girls at a child care center there in Lexington to enjoy. Pretty neat stuff there. And again, we want to see your photos. Keep them coming. NC Weather at twcnews.com. Temperatures this morning a good bit warmer than where we were yesterday, and there's the result. Again, some mountain folks in the 20s and some Piedmont locations in the 20s in the northern foothills too, but most of the larger observing sites in the 30s, and then you hit some 40s over closer to the coast. A little bit of drizzle over toward the I-95 corridor, and that's as that moisture, that Atlantic Ocean moisture is continuing to increase. You see a lot of showers and a few embedded thunderstorms there off the Atlantic coast early this morning. Also watching a big area of rain from Texas and Louisiana up into Arkansas and Oklahoma, parts of Kansas. Some snow on the backside of that system. That is a lead storm system. Another one out west that's causing pockets of heavy rain and snow in the higher elevations, even deep down into Southern California, places like Los Angeles and San Diego. Seeing some pretty good areas of rain early this morning. Some flood products out in that part of the country as well. All right, so here's the deal today. It'll be a variable amount of cloud cover, really kind of a challenging deal with the high temperatures due to some folks staying socked in with clouds and other areas seeing some pretty good intervals of sunshine. But that's what we'll go with for the time being for your high temperatures this afternoon. Lows tonight, 30s and 40s once again. Warm front approaches tomorrow. I think a lot of cloud cover as we roll through our Friday. Cannot rule out a few showers, especially in the northwestern parts of the state. So we will mention the chance of a few showers. There's your Friday high temperatures, looking like that. But I still anticipate a good round of rain Saturday, maybe lingering into Saturday night. The RPM modeling is a little bit slower there towards Saturday afternoon and evening. The European model brings it in by Saturday morning. And let me show you some rain totals here. That's a peek at the European rain totals with the system. Let me go back to that one more time. Over an inch for the I-85 corridor. And on the GFS model, it's roughly half that. So in greater detail, this is courtesy of weatherbell.com. There's the European rainfall totals. There's that heavier corridor of rain roughly along I-85 up into the foothills and the northwest Piedmont. And then there are the 0Z GFS rain totals. Same corridor with the heaviest rain, just the lighter totals overall. All right, let's move on down the road here. Beyond that system there on Sunday, it looks like a pretty nice day. A brief touch of some milder temperatures. That's not going to last. Big trough dives into the eastern part of the country once again. That's going to bring in some colder weather next week. I'll show you more of that here in just a second. Before I get into that, I wanted to show you the latest ski resort area information, and looking pretty good. Again, we've seen that increasing trend in base steps and number of trails available, so pretty good stuff there. All right, now this may be a little tough to see, but on the left, this is the European model, the average of day 8 to 10 at 500 millibars. Big time ridge and block up there toward Greenland and the pole. That's the European model. In the middle of your screen now, that's the GFS. Pretty good agreement. And the Canadian model on the right, same basic idea. And you see undercutting, let me get that back there. Undercutting beneath that, you have the subtropical branch, which could mean some fun and games. So I do think down the road toward the end of next week, that's the beginning of the possibilities for, again, some of that winter storm system potential. Kind of watching the period Friday, Saturday, Sunday of the end of next week, and then periods beyond that. This is out Saturday of next week on the European ensemble, big trough, pretty sharp trough moving through the southern plains into the southeast. There's your big ridge up toward Greenland. Finally, European ensemble. These are from Weather Bell again. There's your day 10 to 15 average of 850 millibar temperatures. Pretty cold pattern through the southern plains and the southeast. That's basically the end of next week into the following week. So it looks like overall some pretty chilly temperatures on the way for a lot of the rest of the month. Then we'll see if we can get some winter weather fun and games too. That's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video.